told you that the future of video games isn't being built by developers. It's being stitched together by a bunch of garbage prompts made with an AI that doesn't understand video games at all. If you don't know, Google just gave people access to Project Genie, an AI that can apparently generate playable gaming experiences just from a simple prompt. And to a lot of people, mainly people who don't know shit, it's the next great leap in video games. Why get a developer to spend time and money making a game that they actually put their heart and soul into and can create real art when you can just type a prompt into this stupid machine and it'll steal content from Pokémon or something and generate you something like this? Absolute trash that nobody is fucking interested in and looks like dog shit. But then you see stock prices all over the gaming space are absolutely crashing because investors think that their money is being wasted. Because why spend money why put my money into a company that's developing a game when you could just develop a game in 5 seconds by typing in a prompt? Well, it's because these people don't know shit. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about, and they've clearly never played a game in their entire life. An actual gamer, somebody who spends time playing games and making games, knows that this is garbage. This isn't innovation. This is barely a tech demo dressed up as like some sort of revolution. Project Genie doesn't solve any of the actual problems of game development. It's just putting a mask over it and distracting people who don't know anything and making them think that this is the only way to develop video games going forward. This is like incentive to the top bigwig execs at these stupid fucking companies that are now gonna look at this and say, well, we don't need these developers. We don't need somebody who knows how to actually program something or actually create something beautiful. We can just type it in and it'll do it for us. Except all it's doing is making a shitty reproduced copy of a screenshot that you're able to walk through. That's not a game. That's not gameplay. That's not anything. The only thing that this is going to do with video games is make them worse. And I think that should be very clear to anybody, especially when you look at a game that actually is developed by real people and they put their real thoughts and energy and emotions into the game and it produces something like Red Dead Redemption 2, something that is considered a timeless masterpiece. And then you look at something like this, which is literally just reproduced garbage. There's no comparison here, but it's going to be lost on people. It's going to be lost on the people who actually make the decision, which is a problem. And yeah, sure, this probably won't actually really affect something like the indie space, but this is really going to be a big factor when it comes to the games that are produced by the studios owned by Microsoft, for example. Xbox Game Studios is going to dive deep into something very similar to this because they're going to see that they can cut costs and they can still put out something that to the average, I guess, moron is still going to find it enjoyable. But let me show you this. Complete idiot. Holy moly, Genie 3 just created this mock 3D game world from Breath of the Wild. How I did it plus prompts in the comment. You didn't fucking do anything, man. You typed make me a Breath of the Wild game or something, and it took a screenshot, which this is basically a screenshot. This is from the trailer. This is a screenshot from the trailer of Breath of the Wild, pretty much. And then it's just allowing you to move about in this space. This is not a game. This is not anything. Sure, I guess the concept is cool overall that it can take a screenshot and then turn it into something that you can move around it. That's cool that it can produce that. But I don't want to see this in my games. I don't want to see game development turn to this direction of like, wow, look how quickly it could produce a world. This world is garbage. It's devoid of life. There is nothing going on here. There is nothing special about this. Then, of course, you got morons like Grumps, who's an absolute fucking idiot, and everybody knows that, and has a game that he's been working on for something like 10 years and has shown zero progress on it. Of course, he's impressed by technology like this. I can't believe you could just prompt a game like this now, complete with Respawn. Google Genie 3, strong start. This is bullshit, man. It's just stealing Dark Souls 3. And you think this is incredible because you're incapable of producing something actually good. Somebody who is creative and actually wants to produce a creative work of art understands that this is garbage. This is cool to people who are dumb. And I'm not saying you as the viewer, you're dumb. If you think the concept is cool, that's fine. That's one thing. Because, you know, it's actually producing something movable from a screenshot. That's cool. But to put this in games? Fuck off. Or it's something like this. AI just made this in an hour. Unbelievable. Meanwhile, it's a Pokemon art that's stolen, and then you're walking around this world where none of the fake Pokemon are even moving around. Every time the camera pans, it seems to recreate the environment because it can't remember what it just produced. There's no actual gameplay systems here. You're not capturing Pokemon. The Pokemon aren't interacting with the world. Your character changes every time you rotate the camera. AI can't create shit. You just fed it this artwork from Calvin Hobbes on Reddit and made it look infinitely worse. 100%. It's a cheap imitation. and it's not replacing game. The problem that I have also is when you encounter people like this guy is actually somebody who has made games and worked on games. He is a real game developer. Like it or not, this tech will impact game dev, especially casual gaming, and new types of experiences are going to start popping up as the tech improves. I don't like it, but it's hard to argue with it meaningfully altering the gaming landscape of the future. And like I'm saying, he's right. People are going to look at this. People who shouldn't be looking at this and finding that this could be a potential solution for them are going to look at this and decide that this is the direction that they want to go in. You have to be out of your mind if you think that the future Call of Duty games will not be using technology like that to produce some aspects of the game, if not entire sections, if not the full game at some point in the future. Because why not? When they have the ability, why would they not do that? It saves them money, and then they're able to put out a lesser quality product that makes them potentially the same amount of money, because there are people who will eat this up. There are people right now that actually exist that actually go out there and watch AI videos and laugh and sit there and just enjoy them, and that's all they watch because they don't care. It's just mindless garbage. And they're able to type in exactly what they want to see. Chiropractor breaks lady in half videos. And they just sit there, good one, AI. Oh. You're a fucking moron, man. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you have 6 brain cells and that's the best thing in the world to you. And I'm sorry that what you're seeing in this video with these examples, that you think this is the coolest shit ever. It means you're a fucking idiot, man. Sorry to say. Mario Kart Rainbow Road in Genie 3. It even got the drift boost physics right. Like, what the fuck? They cooked something seriously impressive here with Genie. What did they cook? This game already exists in its fullness. You're able to play a better version of this right now. Right now. You were able to play a better version of this 30 years ago, by the way. Sure, it didn't look like this, but it was a better experience 30 years ago. This is nothing. This is a screenshot that is movable. It didn't get the physics right. It's running at 14 frames per second. There's no interaction. It's just a bunch of people driving in a fucking line. The technology is impressive, I'll say that. That's the end of it, though. That's the end of it. I'm gonna save Private Ryan. Thank you, Google DeepMind Genie 3. But what is this? All these soldiers are just standing around doing fuck all. I had a much better and more extreme experience storming Normandy in Medal of Honor 25 years ago than what this video is producing. But people are impressed by this. People who are at the top of major companies are impressed by this and think that this is the future of games. Artificial intelligence has created a small Dragon Ball video game from scratch. No, it didn't. It's a screenshot that's movable. Like, I know I keep saying that, but that's what it is. Let's say we reach the day where you can generate any game you want. What is the point? Like, genuinely, is there an audience that wants to play AI-generated games that are completely soulless, cheap imitations of real games? This only satisfies investors, not real gamers. And I'm sorry to say, a lot of people are not real gamers. A lot of people just want a mindless experience where they can lean back and enjoy what they're doing. And to them, they don't know the difference between something that's actually good and something that's actually garbage. They just want to play something. It's why Roblox is so popular. I hate to see it because this technology is going to take off. This technology is going to improve, and more people will adopt this. And it sucks. Fuck AI.